Hello, 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 and welcome back to Creative Melody. I'm Anthony Frazer, and this is
Marlene Marvelous.
And do we have a video for you? We are about to dive into Charli XCX's album, Brat. Because, bitch, it is a Brat summer. Yes, last year was a Brat... I was going to say yesterday. Last year was a Brat summer. This year's a Brat summer. It's all a Brat summer. It's just going to be Brat, 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 Brat.
Summer.
I was going to say, did you fall out of a coconut tree?
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Brat summer.
Oh.
You know, Kamala. Who should have won? Anyway, we're not going to talk about the orange crown. We're going to talk about the green summer. Okay, here we go.
Until I feel the vibrations, I wanna give you vibrations.
Up first is the song 360. Here we go.
Need it on your favorite reference line. No style. Drop down, so stylish. Yeah, looking like that 360. I'm so Julia. Body back up in that beat. 6 that city so set the tone is my design, and you gon' jump if AG made it. I don't fucking care what you think. Camouflage on, so drop down, yeah, angle, yeah, 360. You're just looking at me. I'm like a body back up in that beat. I'm so Julia.
I'm not going to lie. Fucking banger.
Like a gay at brunch who's not gonna bottom. She ate. She ate.
Give it a 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
10 across the board.
I don't know why you're gonna hate me for this, but I'm getting blackout vibes. Getting blackout vibes.
No, I see it.
Yeah, no, seriously, like, and it's crazy because she did an interview with what's that guy's name? Andy Cohen.
Oh.
On Watch What Happens Live.
Oh, yeah.
And she was talking right before she put out this album about how she wrote a bunch of songs for Britney Spears and submitted them. I could swear to you, this fits for Britney, 100%. I could see it.
Yeah.
Especially when she says, legacy is undebated, you gon' jump if AG made it. It fits very well if you say, legacy is undebated, you gon' jump if Britney made it. Which is, like, literally, you could literally just throw her name in there. So, I know that AG is one of the producers on the song, but still, I'm just gonna go off on that little, you know, that's what I think. That's what I think. It's my personal opinion. Don't hate me, bitches. But yes.
Okay, so I don't mind the song. I do like it. It's just so, like, disappointing to see that this song is so short. And it feels like, you know, we are just making music for TikTok. Again, I have such a problem with, like there just is more, you know, opportunity, and, like, I feel like there could have just been more with this song, and yet it didn't.
I lost all hope today. I'm empty.
Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand why we're not trying to, like, make a full song.
What was the reason? What was the reason? What was the reason?
This to me sounds just like half made. And it's like, it's frustrating. And I mean, at the end of the day, people are going to like it, regardless of whatever I have to say.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine. Obviously, I mean, I know you love it. And there are many people out there that love it, you know. And I also want to say this, like, I'm glad that Charli is, like, finally getting the recognition, you know, after being in the music industry for a while now. You know, she has written a lot of songs for other people. She has, you know, gotten her rise from, you know, so many different songs. You know, I feel like she'll come out with a song and it, like, you know, it's there and then, you know, it dies down and then she comes back again. You know, it's always this back and forth, and I feel like this kind of cements her more in the music industry. But, and not just this song, but this whole album and everything that she's been doing for, you know, her music career now, I feel like has really been cementing her more. It's just, again, this is just me personally, like, it's fun, it's fine, you know. Can I see myself or really anyone perform this song? No. It's a 2-minute and 14-second song. You know, again, it'd be cute for the clubs. That's just kind of where it ends.
Okay.
So, it's not bad. I'm gonna give it like an 8. You know, I wish there was just more to it. And I'm not gonna lie, the usage of autotune in this is a little too much for me.
It's a little heavy.
Yeah, it's just a little too...
Someone who loves Blackout and art pop is talking about autotune? The fucking coincidence. I will agree with you on this. I do think it is too short. I do think this is a song that was made for people to put on repeat, which is great because that's what you want. You want the earworm. You want it quick and short and right to the point. In now, you know, now times like this day and age, because people have the attention span of fucking gnats, okay? You can't really have a 3, 4, 5 minute song and think that people are gonna stick around and listen.
I guess what I do want to kind of say is, you do also bring up a good point. Maybe the reason why she did the way that she did and make this music is because she wanted to give more of an opportunity for other artists, because obviously she released
many versions.
Yeah, she released like a whole album of remixes for the songs from Brat with features on them. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe the reason why that she did this the way that she did is so that she could give other people the opportunity to, you know, kind of extend the songs themselves. So I mean, who knows? Maybe I don't really know. Obviously we're gonna look into both, you know, both versions of Brat, the songs by themselves and then the remixes. But yeah, I just
still Brat, but it's the remix.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just want more. You know,
Well, I'll give them more. Ow! I'm not gonna...
So yeah, I feel like...
I hate being gay.
Me too.
Stop it. Get some help.
So what did you rate it?
I said 8.
8. Okay, period.
You said
Period.
10.
Are we ready for the music video?
Yes.
Are you guys ready for the music video? Are we ready to go into the music video together?
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
I don't know. I don't know. And up next is track 2, Club Classics.
It's Club Classics. I wanna dance with George. I wanna dance on the floor. Yeah, I wanna be blinded by the lights. Put your hands up and dance, yeah. Let me dance up to the morning. I'm gonna dance all night, that's right. Club, yeah, put your hands on me. Club, dance, yeah. I'm gonna dance all night, that's right. Let me dance up to the morning light. Put your
Okay. Honestly, okay, so we have kind of already done this album, right? So I just want to give you guys a little bit of a disclaimer here. We have already listened to this album. This is one of the albums that we lost the footage.
Oh, wow.
So we have already listened to it. To be honest though, I haven't really dove back into this album since then.
Bitch, me too. The fuck?
Because it's not that I had a feeling that this was going to happen, but I just wasn't kind of really attached to the whole album. There are certain songs on the album that I do like that are standouts. But I'm going to have to be honest, this is not one of them. I like it. I like it, it's a vibe, but it's not like a standout song for me, right? It's not a song that I have to go back to and I have to listen to. This is more like my vibe. Like if I was throwing a house party and I was waiting for people to come, I'd put on this album and let it play all the way through this version. I'd let the, super deluxe version with disc 1 being the remixes and disc 2 being the original. Like this would be a good almost 2-hour mix of music that's just like club mix, right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of just like ambient music to me. Like it can just sit in the back, it can just be vibe, and people are going to be okay with it. Like it's not going to be something that's like,
oh, can we change this song? Like I really don't want to fuck with this song right now.
it's just a vibe, it's just a moment, right? Is there a lot of like substance here? No. But again, it's a vibe. It's a feeling. It's not really here for the substance, right? I am gonna go ahead and rate this a 7. Right now at this point, 360 is my girl. She is a 10, but I'm gonna rate this a 7. So
okay. I'm gonna rate this a 6. I will say there is something slightly nostalgic about this song. And there are some aspects of it that I do really like. I do like some of the production. I feel like it's definitely my vibe. As someone who would like listen to music, like this is something that
if you have ears,
yeah. But I like in terms of like my own taste as a listener in music, but
right.
The thing that really takes me out is the lyrics. There's just unfortunately just no substance into it, and I unfortunately want to be the bearer of bad news and kind of a spoiler alert, but maybe it's a good thing that we lost the footage for the album on our first time that we listened to. So
because you seemed a bit irritated in the first version of this.
No, I was very irritated, and those feelings are coming back again. Mostly,
well, I think it's because we had an idea of what we thought it was going to be.
Yes, and then we did kind of read into it afterwards, which, like, listen, again, this is why I'm saying, like, please understand that while there has been a lot of time since, from listening to this album review the first time to now,
months.
Yes, months. We understand what the whole point of this album is and why she created it and like what she thinks about this album and what she feels about this album.
Right.
And understandable. I get it. I totally get it, right? But if I'm still going to give my honest opinion about how I feel about these songs.
Well, yeah, it's our reaction.
Well, yes.
That's why they're here.
At the end of the day, like I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to sit here and say if something is it's good if it isn't. You know what I mean? Like I'm not going to sit here and say that it isn't. And I mean, I'm sure by all means, Charli would probably sit here and be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, and I mean, listen, to be honest with you guys, at the end of the day, this is our opinion. It's our channel. Anybody else could have a different opinion about something. People who are more her fans could be more, connected to these songs, and people who are not her fans could be less connected to these songs, right? Or vice versa, anywhere in between. Any kind of mix that you want to have with it. But at the end of the day, we're here for our opinion and our reaction on this. And you may agree, you may disagree, and you guys can tell us how you guys feel down in the comments. That is definitely your prerogative. But we're just here to give you our opinion and our insight on the album. That's pretty much it.
Well, and also to note that, like, even Charli's fans were the ones that educated us
Yes, very true.
on this album and the meaning and the
Very true.
purpose behind it. So I mean,
and we appreciate that.
yeah, exactly.
We really do.
Like that's the thing. Like, and this is why we wanted to do this channel and why we wanted to create this content. So we have this interaction, we have this sense of community that we have, you know, that we want to create. You know, like it's we want to be educated and we want to educate you guys on things that we know and just share this knowledge of and love for music. So. But yeah, I don't know. Again, there's some things I like about it, some things I don't, but the lyrics just take me out, unfortunately. I just cannot get into it, so I'm sorry, it's a 6.
Yeah. Agreed. So we're gonna go on to the next song, and the next song is track 3, Sympathy is a Knife. Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna say this. And I got a lot to say, so sit back, relax, and grab your popcorn.
Lord, I'm having a heart attack. Damn, this is some scary shit.
Side note, I wish we did have popcorn.
No. I don't mind the chorus. Charli can write a chorus down, okay?
Yes.
She's really, really good at getting catchy choruses. And this is just coming from the songwriter side of me. And I apologize right now if you bitches think I'm just cookie cutter pop, okay? But I am so tired, and I see this so much with independent artists, especially here in Arizona, who... they want to tell a story. They have so much they want to say, and I want to get it all crammed into this one verse, and it doesn't rhyme. There's no reason to it. It's just a story. It's like throwing spaghetti at the wall and trying to see what sticks. Okay, and that's putting it in a PG way, okay? I feel like story, great. But there's other words we could have used to kind of rhyme it a bit more and make it more catchy and suitable for the ear. And I'm not talking about the auto-tune or anything like that. I'm talking about the lyrics itself.
Yeah.
It could have been written slightly different to be a bit more attractive.
That's hot.
And again, that may just be because I am a pretty pop kind of guy. But it just didn't sound right, the verses. The verses just didn't sound right. There was a lot of it, like, especially in the first verse, where, like, it could have worked. You know? Like, the don't know if it's real or if I'm okay, this one, right? This one girl taps my insecurities. Don't know if it's real or if I'm spiraling. Great. One voice tells me that they left. George says that I'm just paranoid. No.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is George? Who's George and why is he a part of this? The Curious Monkey? Is that what we're talking about? George W. Bush? I don't know. I don't know the George. Don't know why it matters that he's in this. You know, and maybe he's a songwriter on this. Maybe he's the producer. I don't know. It doesn't look like it. But it's just like, that just doesn't make, it doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any sense, does it?
No. Says he just don't see it. He's so naive. I'm embarrassed to have it, but need the sympathy. That works again. Because I couldn't even be her if I tried. I'm opposite, I'm on the other side. I feel all these feelings I can't control. Oh no. Great pre right there. Great pre-chorus, great hook right before the chorus. And then the chorus is great. I just feel like, had we just worked on the verses a little bit, and then even the other verse, like, oh no, don't know why I want to buy a gun, why I want to shoot myself, volatile, at war with my dialogue. I'd say that there was a God if they could stop this. And right there, at war with my dialogue. I'd say that there was a God if they could make it stop. You know what I'm saying? If they could make it stop, instead of, I'd say that there's a God if they could stop this, you know? If they could make it stop. Again, if I was writing it, I would say make it stop. Wild voice tearing me apart. I'm so apprehensive now. Again, like, this is just, it's just all over the place. Don't want to see her backstage at my boyfriend's show. Fingers crossed behind my back. I hope they break up quick. It's like, I don't know. Like, and it's not like she's afraid of cursing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
She could have did, don't want to see her backstage at my boyfriend's show. Fingers crossed behind my back. I hope I catch this hoe. You know, like, we could have gone somewhere, you know?
Yeah.
And it could have been more fun, more play on words. Like, again, you have to think of this, your music can't appeal to, okay, let me put it this way. You want to be a pop star, you want to be a songwriter, you want to put your music out and you want the masses to hear it. The general public is not going to go towards this type of writing, right?
Yeah.
This is going to be a very niche, whatever the fuck the word is. Quiche.
And if you don't know, quiche is a word that I made up. And it basically means hot, but like it's a step above hot.
No, niche type of like audience.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna get the masses. And again, okay, maybe you're going for the rave type. Still, this would throw me off. This would really throw me off. Like, it would make me stop and pay more attention to listening to the words of the song if I heard it not, like, if the rhyming wasn't there, or if there wasn't like some sort of, you know, structure to the song. It would throw me off to where I would want to pay attention and I would stop vibing.
Yeah.
And I feel like she's looking for you to more vibe with this music instead of pay attention and be conscious. You know what I'm saying? Pretty sure nobody's conscious at these raves.
Ooh!
The Molly and everything else that they're taking. That's just personal opinion.
That's my opinion!
Based on the song itself, I really like the production of the song. Love the production, especially over the chorus and the pre. I think the beat is sick. Again, I would just change up a couple of things on the writing. I don't think it's a horrible song. I don't think it's the best either. You know, if I'm going to compare this to what we've heard so far, I think 360 is one, you know, top spot.
No.
And then Von Dutch is probably number 2. And then Sympathy of the Knife is probably dead last. I'd have to hear the rest of the album to kind of like give you more of an opinion of like who comes first, who comes last. But this I'd probably rate like a 6 or a 7.
Okay.
You know? So it's not like, it's not in the middle. It's a little bit above the middle, I guess. I'd probably give it a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also can't wait to hear Ariana's take on this.
Yes.
Because I have a feeling she's not going to do well with no structure. Ariana's not that girl to go off script and not give like an ABA or AABB, ABCD format, you know?
Yeah.
She's a pop girly who, again, she works with a lot of writers as well, but I don't know. And then how many people wrote this song?
I thought it was like 3.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 too many. 3 too many. Mm-hmm.
So I actually like this.
I fucking need you.
I give it an 8.5.
Okay, well,
Well,
that's it for this video. We're gonna get you in the next one. Okay.
Here's the thing, though. It's not that I disagree with you on what you're saying about the lyrics, because that was something that I did notice. I was like, oh, a lot of this isn't really rhyming.
1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish.
But I understand and I can appreciate that this is trying to be personal. And it made me kind of think like, okay, what does this song have to relate to the rest of all this? You know what I mean? Like, it seems like this seems like a very, just even from 360, Von Dutch, Sympathy is a Knife, and Guess, this is a very chaotic album.
Yeah. I could see the relation, though, because it's still wanting to be a bad bitch, but she's mad at herself for giving sympathy to somebody else.
Yeah.
Like sympathy to a friend or sympathy to an ex, because it's like, well, now you made me lose my bad bitch status because I felt bad for you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes, the writing could be better.
Mm-hmm.
It really could have been better. The chorus is really great. I do like it. And
she has great vocabulary too. I'll say that.
Yes,
great vocabulary.
Iridocyclitis.
It really
the
is.
Structure's off.
Yes,
on the verses.
It's just very interesting because you get to like the chorus is great.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have the verses, and while they're very personal and very dark, it's so weird how they're structured. And it's almost like, did she even write this? And I wonder if that was just the other writers that did that.
Mm-hmm.
But it really seems like there's this weird disconnect. And that's, at least for me, the negative of this song. It's also interesting to know that Ariana is featured on this in a remix. When, to be quite honest, I feel like Kesha would be more appropriate for this, just because.
And it's funny because Kesha's on Spring Breakers.
Yes, which
samples every time.
Yes,
I heard. Yes,
yeah,
I know. I can't wait to hear it.
I know. I'm excited for both of those versions. But my thing is, it's like even the way that she's like the way that her voice is auto tuned, it's very Kesha. Mm-hmm. This reminds me a lot of like.
First album.
Yeah, Animal, Cannibal, like those are the two albums that I'm really like thinking when I hear this. So
what's that one song that Kesha had as I'm dancing with tears in my eyes. That one?
Did you literally you literally just said Dancing with Tears in My Eyes.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Period. It sounds like that. It's kind of like
I've never heard it, but yeah.
Well, friend, we got another album that we got to review.
No, I know.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little worried for this SNL performance because this is heavily auto-tuned.
Oh, I already don't have hope for it.
I lost all hope today. I'm empty.
The faith is pretty low. And up next is track 4. I might say something stupid, like you always do. Who knows? Okay, I remember this song when going back and listening to it. I did like the lyrics in the song. I really, really did.
Agreed.
And I appreciate the moment in the album that this comes up to. My only problem is that there's two. First problem is we end in such a weird place, right? We end, and I don't know if I belong here anymore, right? It's kind of like we end on an up key, right? And I feel like she should have taken that time to go back in. I go so cold, I go so cold, I go so, you know? And then this way it kind of like doesn't completely end there, but it still ends on a downward key. And she could have played with it a little bit more. I also feel like I understand that this album is to be produced to the max when it comes to auto-tune, but had we have just stripped it back just a little tiny bit, and it wasn't so auto-tuned to where it now sounds out of key, unpitched, and unperfect, I really feel like we could have had that moment in this album right here. We could have had that first glimpse as to like how Brat is the moment, but how we're still consumed by life even when in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, Brat is a moment. Brat's chaotic. Brat is all around us. Brat is here. She's that girl. She's that party. But at the same time, you're still human. You're still connecting in some way, shape, or form. And I feel like this is that song. And it's her realization as an artist, as a celebrity, as somebody who is tapped into real life, but also in this kind of, I don't know, in-between place of reality. And I feel like it's a mind fuck, and I don't feel like we completely got that here in the song, but I wish that we would have. I don't know, I also kind of wish, like, she did so many different versions of this album. I wish we would have got an acoustics album.
That would actually been really cute.
Really cool.
I am shooketh.
Yeah.
Hear it in a whole different way. And now had she have gone on tour and done the whole Brat tour, like the way that she wanted to do it, and like all crazy larger than life. And then if she would have came back around on a very smaller version of the tour and done like, you know, the Crescent Ballroom, or what's the other one?
Thunderbird Lounge or something like that? Or
no, not Thunderbird Lounge. Van Buren.
Yeah.
Or the Marquee, right? Here in Arizona. Had she would have come back and done a more intimate setting and done that acoustic or stripped back, listen.
And listen to me.
Tickets would have gone through the roof. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the way to make the moment bigger than the album. I feel like that's what she wants to do. That's what she's doing. That's what she has been doing. But I don't know. I'm going to give this a 9 though, because I really do like the song. I just feel like the production on it could have been stripped back a little bit and not overproduced the way that it was. And I do feel like that ending there could have been changed up a little bit, but everything else I think is so perfect. So I'm going to leave it as a 9 and just say that those two pieces I would have changed artistically on my own.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to give it a 9, but I also have to agree, I don't like the production on this. There's just something with like the production I just don't like. I think we even made a comment about it before where I think we said it kind of sounds like Kesha.
Yes,
a little bit.
It does lend itself very much to Kesha's earlier music.
But I don't know, like the lyrics are actually very deep.
They are deep.
And I like that. So I because I like the lyrics more, I'm gonna have to give it a 9. But yeah, this is, I don't know. This also is for me, I find that this is a weird place to put the album, or put the song on the album.
Yes. And I remember that too. We had rearranged some things on the album.
Oh, yeah.
We had said, okay, if we would have put the placement for the track list, it would have been this way.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, well, the next song is going to be track 5, Talk Talk. Here we go.
I've been looking at you, putting holes in your head for months. I'm kinda thinking I followed you to the book, then I felt crazy. She talk, but she talk to me. She talk, but she talk to me. I think you're getting cold, 'cause I'm getting nervous. She talk, but she talk to me. Talk to me in Spanish, talk to me. If I understand this, what I feel. So once you talk to me, now baby, let's get out of here. Shall we go?
Okay, so this song in particular, I absolutely love it. I really, really do. I love the chorus. The chorus is the catchiest fucking part, but the verses lay up the chorus so well. I love the structure of it. I even like the way that we kind of just go off track at the end and we just like talk to me in French, talk to me in Spanish, talk to me in your own language. Doesn't matter if I understand it. Like she's just kind of going through like all these, and it kind of keeps the chaos of Brat in here, right? It's just, I don't know. At the end, I feel like I kind of would have extended it, and then I would have came like vroom, 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 like build it back in, and then kind of like went like in like a remix way of just like the beat and fell the beat out.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. Again, artistic instead of what she should have done. You know, obviously it's her album, but no, I like this a lot. I'm gonna give it a 10. Yeah. This is definitely a 10.
So, funny enough, I actually have heard this song in my my store before, and that's kind of how I know about this. And so I do like this song. And now actually like getting to sit down and read the lyrics and listen to it, I do like it.
Yeah.
So it's a 10 for me. I do like this song. And it is cute. I do like that it does feel a little bit more fleshed out, you know. So, just a little bit in comparison to the rest of this album and about what we're about to go through. But no, I do think I really like this song. I don't know, this and 360, they're kind of up there for me in terms of my favorites.
Yeah, there's a couple of other songs on here that I like too, but 360's that girl.
Yes.
Nothing surpasses 360 in my eyes on this album. But with that being said, we're going to go into the next song, Von Dutch, track 6. Here we go.
It's okay to me, yeah. Testing, just confess it, put that number one. It's something, just confess it, 'cause it's all being number one. You're not like Von Dutch, top class, the money in your mouth, because you put your hands up. It's the killer impact. Do a little dance with that song. It's number one, you're number one, you're number. Okay to just admit that you're jealous, 'cause it's obvious. You're number one, you're number one. That like Von Dutch, you get mad because the banks put your hands up. It's like Von Dutch, top class, you won't fuck unless you fucking mindless. For sure, you're number one, you're number one, you're number one. Yeah, I'm just living that, let's get it on.
I'm not mad.
I do. This.
Okay.
It's very repetitive. But I'm not mad about it. I wish that there was more to the song. It reminds me of a song that's kind of like, again, like in a movie. Like it's that transitional period. Like, you know, let's just say like, you know, girls are on a bank heist or something like that, you know?
Okay.
And, like, they go into, like, the safe, and it's, like, it's given, like, a montage of, like, what's happening and what they steal, and it's, like, kind of, like, not showing you the full thing, but it's showing you clips of it. This is what's being played over that. The, I'm your number one. And then, like, they close the door, and they laugh, and they, like, run away, and then they get into the getaway car, and the music's done already.
Yeah.
Like, and then it starts the movie again.
Ha! Ha!
I'm acting.
It seems like that kind of a thing. It doesn't seem so much of a single. That's, I guess, my biggest concern about this, is that it doesn't feel like a single.
Okay.
Seems more like a soundtrack song. You know?
Okay.
Like an interlude soundtrack song, you know?
Oh, okay.
Not necessarily like full song, it's like an interlude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seems more cinematic.
Okay. Dang, I'm not gonna lie. I'm genuinely surprised at how like conflicting our opinions are about this, because I mean, I do agree that I want more. It is very repetitive, and that for me is why I'm gonna bring it down to like an 8. It's actually
a no from me, dog.
Definitely a no from me, dog.
It's not bad. I mean, it is kind of catchy. But the repetitiveness kind of takes me out, and I just can't.
No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am.
But with that being said, do I feel like that? Is this a single? I could see it if it it has the potential. I just think that if it had more to it, you know, then it could be more of that single quality. Because it is cinematic. You know, the music, the lyrics, to me, it is all very cinematic. You know, it's another extension, I would say, of that bad bitch energy track kind of vibe, which comes from, you know, 360, and then kind of with Guess. You know, even Guess, like it had, I would say it's more sexual, but you know, it had that energy, you know, so.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know, like it yeah. Again, we're making TikTok music. I want more. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel like there's not a lot of substance here.
Damn.
It's, sorry. I feel like it's definitely not a lot of substance. It's very, like, catch 'em, grab 'em type thing.
Yes.
Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon!
Again, short attention span for people. I don't know. You know what it also gave me an idea of? It gave me an idea of, what's that girl? I don't care.
Icona Pop?
I love it. Yeah, it kind of sounded like them. You know? And that's always used in a lot of movies, too. That's kind of where I was kind of like, what?
You know that she's featured on that song, right?
Oh, is she?
Yeah. That's just so funny that you were like singing that song. I was like, yeah, she's featured on that. Yeah.
Is she the chorus?
Yeah.
Wow. That's, the more you know. That's funny how I pinpointed that and didn't even know. I thought it was just those two girls.
The song literally was on her catalog, Anthony, when we were...
I didn't see it.
It literally was like in the top 3.
I didn't see it. I swear I didn't see it.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. And I mean, let's be honest here. I feel like that song has been around for at least a decade.
Yeah, it came out in like 2014.
Really? I feel like it was way before that.
2012, 2014, yeah, so it literally has been a decade.
Yeah. I mean, and let me be honest, I actually hate that song.
Oh.
I hate that song so much.
I love it.
I just feel like it was just played too much. I mean, it's catchy, but it was just played too much. It became annoying. You know, kind of how I felt about Baby One More Time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you know, it's definitely one of those earworms.
Not the boar worms. Not the boar worms.
You know, was it a good one? Still up in the air. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about the rest of the album now that I've heard 2 songs full through. Even though I'm still, 360 still has me in a chokehold. I'm not gonna lie. I want to hear more.
Okay.
I want to hear more. I want to. All right, so we're gonna head on over to the music video at this point. I don't think I gave it a rating.
You didn't.
I'm gonna give it a 7.
Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 7. Again, catchy, cute, definitely ravey. Not as much blackout as I thought it was gonna be. But anyway, we will see you guys in the next video. Be sure to comment down below and leave us some information. Do you agree with us? Do you not agree with us? Are you a Charli stan? Do you hate us at this point? Do not send us life-threatening text messages or emails or anything like that. Don't dox our information. Thank you very much. If you do, I'll be at my door with a taser. Anyway, I'm just kidding. And up next is track 7, Everything is Romantic.
Everything.
Ah!
Bad tattoos under the tan skin. Again, riding roads through manual drive. Bad tattoos under the tan skin. Jesus. Capri in the distance. Christ in a plastic sign. All in love with tattoos under the tan skin. Jesus Christ, I'm doing roads through manual drive. Letting license in a place that can make you change. Capri in the distance. In a place. Everything is. Everything. Romantic. Romantic. On the trees and on the ground. Sandals on the stations make up a family. Lemons on the trees and on the beach. 4 generations make up a family. In a place that can make you change. Pompeii in the distance. In a place and in a game. Fall in love again and again. Again. I'm falling in love again and again. Again and again. Fall in love 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 again.
Okay, this is one of the songs that I really do like on this album.
Oh.
I love the writing on this. I love the catchiness in it. It's a moment for me, honestly, and it's I don't know what it is. It's just like that little earworm that you're like,
damn, it's catchy.
and I think it's the chorus for me. You know, I get that it's very repetitive, but it's the, you know, fall in love again and again. Everything is, like, it's just, I don't know, it's very pop.
Yeah.
And the way that she does it is kind of like she's going anti-pop for a second, right? She's trying to turn it into this more, electronic vibe of you know, the rave, the sound, right? But it just fits so well. Like, I honestly could hear if Tori Kelly featured on this.
Oh.
And she was the one singing Everything Is in the background. And she had like kind of like these bigger vocals in there, kind of like hidden. I really feel like it would go really, really well. But I also like the story that she kind of tells too, like the lemons on the trees and on the ground, sandals on the stirrups of the scooters, neon orange drinks on the beach, 4 generations make up a family. It's kind of like giving you these quick flashes of like memories, right? She's kind of traveling through her memory of it. It feels like a love, right? Like a love interest, like somebody that she's like deeply in love with. And everything is just hitting you like 80 miles a minute. And I feel like this is kind of like how my brain works. Like when I think of somebody, I get instant flashes of probably some of the most important and some of the most sad or crazy memories of this person. And it's anybody, right? It's my grandmother, it's my mom, it's my brother, it's my sister, it's everyone in my family. Like, anybody that I've ever come in contact with, if I have a memory with you, anytime that a person's name is mentioned or I see this person or I think about this person, it's instant, like, camera shutter flashes of memories that are just like, right? And they're just flying. that is what this song kind of represents for me, and that's how I feel. And for that, I'm gonna give this song a 10. I really am. I also love the chaos in the beginning of the song, where it kind of seems like we're not on the right tempo, we're not on the track, everything's kind of offbeat, and then it kind of swarms together and it finally becomes in pace. And I feel like sometimes that explains how chaotic love can be as well. It can be all over the place and it can be out of whack. And then the second that you're with somebody, your heartbeats kind of tend to go together. And they say that this happens in true love, that when you meet your soulmate or the person that you are in love with, that your hearts kind of beat in sync. So that's also kind of what I thought about when listening to this again. But yeah, 10.
Okay, I'm somewhere stuck between an 8 and a 7.5.
I mean, a hater and a hater and an ass. Say it, friend. Say that shit with your chest.
Like, listen, I like the production of the music and stuff. I think it's actually really good. I do enjoy it. It's this really weird, like, chromatica, like, you know, we do, like, the orchestra into, like, electronic music. I think it's really cute. I love the idea.
It all goes back to chromatica.
It does. I do like at the end where she's just repeating the line, fall in love again and again. I do like how at the end you're getting like this effect on her vocals. I think it's a really cool effect. Now, I don't know. I don't care for this song. It's the lyrics that really take me out. And the fact that it's just very, very repetitive. That's just what really takes me out. I just can't get into it. You know, as catchy as it is, and it's very catchy, I'm
still a hater.
Yeah, I just can't get into the lyrics, and I just can't get into the song. Couple of things. One, I like how she kind of touches on a subject that she will later on touch back to in another song. So, don't know what that means, but yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. The other thing was, I like how with her British accent, she plays with like the pronunciation of certain
British
words.
accent.
Yeah.
That wasn't even good, actually. I don't even know what I was doing there. British.
But yeah, her British accent, I like how she uses it to play with words to make it catchier. So, yeah.
Like when she says Pompeii in the distance.
No, just the again and again.
Fall in love again and again. I guess. I don't know. Sometimes when she talks, it kind of reminds me of Heartstopper.
I know, that's the
like
thing.
how the guys talk and stuff like that. I'm like, that's so cute.
All that I can think of when I listen to this song was Heartstopper. I'm literally just thinking of fucking Heartstopper.
Oh my god. We need more of her music on Heartstopper.
You know, isn't the last season coming out?
Shut up, stop. I don't want to do this. We need like a big movie or something.
I know.
Like I need a proper ending.
One big gay movie.
And then maybe they can go to like college together or something. I have no idea.
Yeah.
They can't separate.
I know.
I'm gonna have FOMO.
FOMO from a homo.
That's what they call you. Anyway, the next song here is track 8, Rewind.
Sometimes I go back and I didn't overanalyze my feet at the good best rate. I used to never feel embarrassing. Everyone else keep running through my mind. Sometimes I rewind. Sometimes I didn't know. Used to sit toes. Recently I've been in times I really think it would be cool billboard, but now it's not whether I think I deserve to match my mind. Sometimes I really, sometimes rewind. Sometimes rewind. I just wanna rewind. Yeah, yeah, press. Bring the beat back. Yeah, press rewind.
Okay, instantly. She is 360's sister. Is she the ugly sister? Is she the cute sister? I have no idea, but she's a fun sister, though. She is fun. She's the one who's ready to have Jaeger bombs. She is the one who is ready to go all out. She said her friends are like, I don't mix, I don't do clear and dark. And she's like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Liquor is liquor. Never been sicker. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like it. I feel like this is probably one of the most pop structured songs on the album that don't kind of like fight against the pop. You know what I'm saying? It kind of just like lends itself a little bit more into that realm, and it fits the structure a bit more. I don't know. I'm probably gonna give this a 9 just because I really do like it. But yeah, how do you feel?
I'm actually gonna have to give this a 9.5.
Okay.
Once again, this is a song that gets played at my store.
I had a feeling.
So, yeah, I've heard this a few times. And I do like it. I think it's cute. I do... Like, the thing is, it's catchy. The chorus is the best part. It's very catchy. The production in this song is very good. The problem that I have is that
you're a hoe.
No, is that it is very, like, journal diary-ish. Like, it just feels like we were just kind of like, all right, this is just how I'm feeling. Doesn't matter if it has a flow to it. Doesn't matter if it has any, like, structure to it necessarily. I'm just gonna say it.
Structure? Girl, it had structure. It's probably the most structured song on the album. It had a verse, a chorus, a bridge, a verse, a chorus.
Well, the verses weren't that good, so.
Well, no, the verses were short.
And word vomit.
Oh no, it was coming up again. Word vomit.
But anyway, point being is,
how many songs have you written?
A lot. Basically, your whole
0.
discography.
You bitch, you haven't written shit. When you can tie your shoes without fucking help, tell me about it, okay, bitch?
I will. Anyway, but yeah, I'm not too fun with the writing on this. It's whatever. But it's a very catchy song.
Well, we know we have our first hater on the hands. Here they are.
I give it a 9.5!
You're still a hater.
Right.
Anyway, up next is track 9, So I.
When it up your shoes, you had a power line. When I'm on stage, say that I love singing these songs. You that it's okay to cry. Closer, you pushed us, brutal. No. Track was done and stay for dinner. Always on my so bright. You had a power line. Stay sometimes I lie left behind. So I know I can cry. Guilty, got a phone call, know how I should. Yes, when I make some suggest, naked. Maybe just a little bit. Oh, I'm so bright. You had a power like sometimes I lie. It's so I can cry, so I cry.
Okay, I love this song on the album. This is my second favorite song on the album. And the second that it started, I remembered right away. I give it a 10. And this is the pop song. Okay, this is perfect pop. This is everything that I was looking for in this album, and this is truly that moment that I was talking about in the beginning, like how we could have had, and I think I might say something stupid. It's that moment that we could have, right? It's that moment of like realization, looking back. It's the moment of yearning for something that isn't there. And I don't know who this song is written about. I honestly wish that I did know, because it seems so personal, and it seems like she's letting us in at such a vulnerable moment that, and she tells you in the lyrics, like, it's been some time for this song, you know, like it's been some time for this person. And I don't know, I just feel like when an artist kind of lets you in on that bit of their life, like, it's a very, very special moment and should be handled with such care, you know? So, I don't know, I absolutely love this song. I love the writing, I love the structure, I love the vocals, I love the production on this. I just really, really think that it's just cute. And it's simple, it's pop, and it grabs the moment of the album. You know, it kind of flips the album for just a second. Take your breather, sit back, relax, grab a water. Let me tell you a story, you know? So, yeah. How do you feel?
No, I love it. It's a 10.
Yeah.
I absolutely love this song. This is definitely up there as one of my favorites. So the song, it's about a producer named Sophie. She was actually name dropped in the Song Club Classics.
Okay.
But yeah, Sophie did end up passing away. My understanding was that she was kind of on like a rooftop of a building, and she fell. And she was a trans woman, and she actually worked with a lot of big names. She worked with Charli. She worked with Madonna, I believe. I think she also might have worked with Gaga. I swear her name is popped up next to one of Gaga's songs for a remix. But yeah, she's done a lot of work, and it was very, very sad when she passed, because I remember seeing a lot of people talk about how, like, they're like nothing but nice things, like how an amazing person she was, like such a nice soul. And I know, like, since then, her brother has was trying to keep her legacy alive by like releasing the music that she was working on for her first album. So yeah, she was young too.
Yeah.
Really sad.
She died January of 2021 after her fall in Athens, Greece.
Yeah.
Wow. Looks like she worked with Madonna too.
Yeah, that's what I
Kim
said.
Petras, Madonna, and Staples. Damn. Sad.
Yeah.
But we are going to go ahead and move on to track 10. Girl, so confusing. Here we go.
To be a girl, so we witness we don't have much in common about making music, but I'm poems, but I'm about throwing your hands up. The internet see me falling over in the same page. To be a girl, it's so confusing. You know, I don't know, I'm just blind.
So I do like this song. It's catchy. My thing about this is I feel like she's talking about girls being pit against each other, and girls not being like a girl's girl, not liking other girls, and just trying to, like, I don't know, constantly find something to argue about, talk about, bitch about, whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And again, relatable. But anyway, no, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I kind of like it. I like how she's just calling out something that's a problem that she is witnessing, that she sees, and that she's living, and she is just bringing it to the forefront. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the song could be a bit catchier though. I think it would be more in the production and being a little bit more overly produced when it comes to the beat and it comes to like the journey that the song goes on. I feel like had we have gotten like a real breakdown, I feel like, I don't know, the song could have maybe thrived a little bit more, or had the beat been a little bit more chaotic. I kind of feel like we would have been back in like the Brat moment. So yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and rate this an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree it's an 8. Again, I'm not really crazy about the lyrics. I'm not particularly too crazy at how she sung this, but I do kind of like the lyrics on this one. It's a little weird, but I do also like the rest of the production of this song. It's actually really, really good. It's nice. I like it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a weird song.
Yeah. It lends itself to be a bit more niche. Yeah.
Well, speaking of.
Well. All right, and up next we have track 11, Apple. Here we go. Okay. I can already tell you're not happy, but I'm going to give my opinion. So, I actually liked it.
Sure, Jan.
I liked it a lot. I like the switch up. I like that there's a bridge in this. I'm not mad that we didn't go back to a chorus. It keeps it short, sweet, and right to the point, and it makes you want to go back for that chorus. I also like that the TikTok part is not the same chorus. The TikTok part is only in here one time. Because in the rest of it, you get the airport, the airport, the airport, the airport. You know, that's the kind of part that you hear in the first two choruses. It's the second one that's same beat, different verbiage that's being used. And then we switch it up completely for the bridge. Yeah. And it's like, technically, it seems like that's the third verse that's being used as the, I guess the apple's rotten right to the core from all the things that fest from down, da 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 da. That's technically like the third verse already.
Okay.
So I don't know. I do like that. It's kind of different. It's not the cookie cutter pop. It's, an earworm in itself.
Not the boar worms. Not the boar worms.
And it kind of reminds me of, again, don't hit me over the head, I've just listened to it a couple of times, but it kind of gives me the vibe of Chappell Roan's Hot to Go.
And I was like, well, it doesn't.
You know, like the H-O-T-T-O-G-O. And kind of gives me that same type of vibe. I'm excited to hear the rest of this album. I am going to give Apple a 10. I really did like it. I kind of wish that there was a music video for this. But yeah, but how do you feel?
Okay. It is catchy. I think I'm going to give it a 9.
Okay. Are you mad because it's what you weren't expecting?
Probably, because here's the thing. I hear this song in our store.
Oh, the full song?
Yes.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't really, I try not to pay attention to it, but like, I'll hear bits and pieces of it. I'm just like, oh, like this sounds like a really cute song. Obviously I know it's Charli, and I try to tune it out. You know, I've tried to tune it out before reviewing it here, right? But I don't know. It's...
I think you had expectations for this album to be something else, and you're upset because it's not that something else, instead of going into this blindly just expecting nothing.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. Everyone's been talking about how great this album is and how great the music is. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm probably going to like it. I've heard 360 before. Again, I heard bits and pieces of, what is it, Apple. There have been a couple of songs like, and obviously Guess. And then there's another song that actually gets played at my store from Charli. And I'm just like, okay, like, this is cute too. So... like, and to see, like, I don't know, to see kind of people talk about it, see all the features and all the work that she's been doing about it, you know, it makes me think, like, oh, okay, like, maybe, you know, there's gonna be something really cool about this. And I'm just like, we just keep, it's just TikTok music. It's, like, again, I get it, I understand, I just... want more substance. The music itself and all these songs that we've so far been reviewing, they're not bad. Like, they're really good. That's the thing. Like, the production of all of this is really good. It's really my genre of music that I really like. I just wish we just expanded on it a little bit more.
You wish we had more.
Yeah, that's just it. You know, like...
you wish the music took you on a journey.
Yeah. And it's like... and I don't mind the lyrics in this. I think it's cute. I think it's fun. You know, I like... I like what she's doing, but then you get to... we just keep repeating to the airport. I just... I don't know. Like, what are we doing?
I don't know. I'm reviewing a song.
I guess so. I don't know. I can't deny that it's a catchy song. I just, like, I really hope there's at least one good banger off this album that I'm gonna like.
And up next, we have track 12, B2B. Is it back to back?
Yes.
Should've known.
Bottom to bottom.
Oh, shut your face. a vibe. It's very repetitive, but it's a vibe.
Yeah.
It is a moment, again, I feel like this could be in a movie, more particularly a gay movie, more particularly when they go to, like, you know, a gay club. I could see them, like, this is like one of those songs that are played in the back of, like, them passionately kissing, but, like, it's kind of in slow-mo, and, like, the colors of the lights in the club are just hitting them in every which way, and you're getting, like, different angles of the kiss. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm getting for this. More like visually being receptive. I don't know. I'm not 100% attached to the lyrics, but I do feel more for the song in the production in that way, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm probably going to give this an 8. I'm probably going to give it... It's a vibe. She's a vibe. She's not really a substance girl, right? She's a moment girl. So, and not substance in that way, but, you know, having substance.
I don't know. I don't even remember what I rated this one. I feel like it was pretty high.
You don't have it in your phone?
No, I don't have it saved. Yeah, but I don't know. That's the thing. It's catchy. It really is, but the lyrics are not the best. And I just don't know what to, like, I don't know, like, this is the part of the album where I wish things were a little bit more consistent and a little bit, I don't know. Like, I'm not saying every single song has to be, like, you know, 360 or anything.
Right.
But at the very least, like, it should have been longer. You know what I mean? It should have been a fully fledged out song. And instead, we're now at track 12. We only have like 7 more songs to review, and then we're done. Outside of that, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to
think.
Yeah.
Okay. So what'd you rate it?
I'll give it a 9.
Okay.
9.
Okay. Well, up next we have track 13, Mean Girls.
Yeah, it's in a sheer white dress, in the pictures with the flash in her AirPods. Yeah, she's hedonistic with the gravel. Can you hear she likes some people say mean girls? This one's for all my tennis. This one's for all my
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like it. I mean, it is kind of vibey in the beat, but it just reminds me of, like, if Charlie Brown made a rape song.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was hearing the do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do on the piano. I feel like it was kind of like in the same instrument or the same MIDI or the same instrument or the same key. I don't know. It was weird. I didn't like that. I'm gonna give this a 6.
Really?
Yeah. What about you? How do you feel?
I'm gonna give it a 9.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I do like it. I do like the song. I think it's really cute. Not because it's titled Mean Girls.
Sure, Jan.
But I do like the song. I like the production.
You fucking liar.
You're fucking lying. Let me see.
Open your fucking lying.
You're fucking lying. Let me see. Open your purse.
But yeah, no, I enjoy it. I enjoy the lyrics. I enjoy the production. I don't know. Again, I wish we had more, but...
Well, I wish you were more.
That, me too.
Yeah. But anyway, here we are. The next song is going to be I Think About It All the Time. Think about what?
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, don't even. I will literally smack the shit out of you. You will taste blood for the next 15 fucking years.
Then I might run out of time, and the baby might be mine. Don't run out of time. When he was walking around and saying demos on my
second. Because, and I know that my face kind of just said it all. But I was like listening to the song and I was listening to the lyrics, and then all of a sudden I was like, damn, why is she thinking about this? And then I'm like, why haven't I thought about this? And then I was like, wait a minute, for a second, like, I'm like, damn, life is short. And what if you should have your kids at a younger age instead of at an older age so that you could spend more time with them? And then I was like, wait a minute, what about the lineage? Like, what about my mom continuing on, and like me being a gay man, like can't necessarily just fall into a hole somewhere and there goes the baby, you know, right? You kind of have to just kind of pick the right pieces for this, right? Or buy them, and have everything done at a very expensive price tag.
That's saying something.
But I was just like thinking about all this real quick, and I'm like, wait a minute. So what if I don't have a kid? Like, does the want and the drive and the passion to be successful and to be famous continue? Or does it end? Does it end with me and that's it? Or do I have somebody else who can kind of keep on this dream that I have or that they may have, but I'll never know because I'll never, if I don't. And now I feel like I think about it all the time. Well, not really. I just thought about it now. But I was like, wow, wait a minute. I'm living in the moment thinking of the future and about how now affects then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just how she is in the song. Who knows? Maybe we'll be pregnant at the same time. Well, not me physically, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're thinking about getting pregnant?
No. Thinking about having a baby with somebody who can have the baby. Anyway, how about you? Oh, I'm probably gonna give it a 8.5.
Okay.
The song? Yeah. I don't know, it made me think. I might give it a 10. Who knows?
I don't know. I'm gonna give it an 8. Yeah, I don't know. I just didn't really vibe with the song.
Are we shocked?
That much.
Are we shocked? I like something, he hates it. I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't know. I think it's fine. It's okay. Filler.
Words you've never heard before.
No.
People just don't think of you.
No.
Yeah, exactly. All right, and the next track is going to be track 15, 365.
Okay. When I'm in the club, yeah, I'm in that back, look hot, and I'm now up to the windows crack. I'll be meet me in the bathroom if you're the residue, push my hair back, look hot when I'm gonna jump when it drops. When I'm in the club, yeah, I'm doing so clean, should we have a little one?
Catchy.
Yeah.
Catchy. I feel like, though, this is more that chaotic version of 360. Whereas 360 is more structured pop-wise. This is just all over the place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the one... I feel like this was the original song. And they were like, we need that radio hit. How the fuck are we going to get that radio hit? And they were like, 365. Let's turn it into something else. And they were like...
Yeah.
What else could it be? And they're like, full circle, 360, you know what I mean? I'm waiting for 180, you know? I will rate this a 9. It's a vibe. It's a party. She's a party. She's a party girl.
No, and I'm gonna admit it too. I like this. I like this version. It's really nice. It's really cute. I'm gonna give it a 9.5.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like the production. I like the vocals. I like that we're switching everything up from the original. So yeah, this is a cute one.
It's a what?
It's a cute one.
Yeah. The next song is going to be Hello Goodbye, track 16.
Most of the time I said goodbye and I felt a little free and kind of swallowed me quietly. So I turned around and I should have said I said goodbye, hello, no, my worst regret. You came, I turned, I was too scared.
I don't know. I really like this. I feel like it's structured well. It's structured like a great pop song.
Yeah.
Is it like single worthy? No. I think it's more filler for the album. But I don't know. I kind of vibe with it. I feel like it's a moment. I just feel like it can be overshadowed by a lot of other songs on the album.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, that's a fair statement to say, considering this is the first bonus track off the album.
Well, yes,
so,
that's true.
Yes.
But I mean, I also feel like Guess is just that girl. Guess should have been like one of the main tracks. But anyway.
I can agree. But as for this song, I'm not mad at it. I actually like it. It's actually really, really cute. I don't mind the lyrics. I feel like the lyrics, while sentimental, are not trying too hard, if that makes sense.
Like you do.
You know, like it doesn't sound like
don't try enough
journal entry. You know, it just sounds like an actual song. And I really like the production on this song. It's really, really cute. I like this. This is, for me, I'm gonna give it a 9.5.
Okay.
I want it longer.
Yeah, what did I give it, a 9?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. If I didn't, I'm gonna give it a 9.
Okay.
I feel like the length of it is pretty good. We are gonna move on to the next song. It is Guess. Here we go.
Track 17.
Track 17.
A lot of my underwear, you down there. Is it pretty? Going off my brand new lower back down, all down south. You wanna try it, lick it, spit. Might remix it, send it to the day. Yeah, get to the side and get all up in it, wearing it. Wanna guess the color I got going on down there? See through, is it showing? Wanna put them in your mouth?
Okay. Anybody who knows, so I love this song. Absolutely love it. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. I love the remix even more.
Yeah.
But this version gives me Robin, okay? If you know who it is, okay, she's that girl, okay? But this kind of reminds me of like when Robin was doing her EPs and she did Criminal Intent. This kind of gives me that Robin. The same Robin who wrote Piece of Me for Britney Spears. You know, this gives me Robin so much. And I absolutely love this because it's just that vibe. It's that vibe, and I could see Robin on a remix for this.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Well, I know she's on a remix somewhere on this album.
Robin?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Where the hell is she on?
360.
Oh, wow. Crazy.
Yeah.
Look, didn't even know. Or maybe I did. I have no idea. I don't remember.
Probably not.
But that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. We have to review this
The remix album.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
So, for me, okay, yes, I do like this song. I will say Billy on the song enhances it. I really like what she did with it. Not just lyrically, but also vocally. I feel like she brought life to it even more. I feel like she made it feel more fresh. And that's what I really like about it. Her version. Other than that, I mean, for this solo version, it's not bad. It is good. I'm going to give it a 9.
Okay.
Because I still think that the Billy and Charli version is better. I think it's definitely a lot stronger, but this by itself, it's still cute. It's still nice by itself. It's still good.
Yeah, I agree. Well, with that being said, we are now on the last track of the album. It's the last bonus track. It's the one to break it all down. And I heard that my mother is sampled on this track, and it is my absolute all-time favorite song by my mother, Miss Britney Spears. So without further ado, let's dive into Spring Breakers, which, funny enough, there was a movie called Spring Breakers that Selena Gomez was in.
Yeah.
And they sang Every Time. So I kind of feel like that's where she got this from. But anyway, yeah, let's dive in. Here we go.
Never getting back because I'm such a hate. Crazy girl shit, gonna go spring breaker. Outrageous, always gonna listen people get crazy girl shit. Gonna go spring breaker, go spring breakers. Gonna go breakers. I'm in a big pink truck. February 10th, cause yeah, I'm parked outside. Watching all the garden, not slide, not slip, not trip. Cause I took a drag and I just flipped it. Pace went flat, yeah, I knew I'd end up with my husband. Crazy girl shit, gonna go spring break, gonna go spring breakers. Maybe if you give me that prize, you might see, yeah, I swear it'd be so nice. Just like, let's see, you're all the dates so outrageous. Always gonna listen, people see you later. Crazy girl shit, gonna go spring break, gonna go spring breakers.
Well, I like the sample. I
Okay.
do. I like the sample, and I like the way that it is. I don't know, I just kind of feel like we're left on like a cliff note here.
Okay.
Like, I kind of wish that there was a little bit more of a resolution to the song. Maybe it continued a bit more. Maybe it kind of sped up, fizzled out, like had this whole like chaotic mess in like the beat, and then like pulled it back in. I don't know. I wanted something to end on a high note to make me want to like press play again. Not on just the song, but on like the entire album. And I just wish that I would have got that. Like, I mean, I would listen to the album again. I would definitely pick some of the songs that I particularly like to go instead of playing the whole album all the way through. But I don't know. I don't necessarily hate this song. So I'm going to give it a 9 because I do like the lyrics. I do like the production. I do like the, words and how she sung it, her melody, her structure. But I also will say that I feel like it's unresolved. Maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Maybe it's supposed to be like, it's like a crazy night where you end up bomb wasted and blacked out drunk somewhere,
Yeah.
Who knows? How do you feel?
Okay. I think it's cute. I think it has some cute elements to it. It's definitely not the song I thought it was gonna be, but I don't know, maybe I want to watch the movie and kind of get maybe
Spring
more
Breakers?
Yeah, get more of the vibe of the movie. So with that being said, I can see why this is the bonus track and not on the main track to the album.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I'm not mad. I'm gonna give it a 9.
Okay.
I like the production. That pulls me in.
Okay. Yeah. I like it. Overall for the album, like how we kind of feel about the whole album, I like it. It's a nice body of work. I think that it's a decent album. I think that it's definitely that rave-esque music. It's the party vibe. It sets the tone for how the night is gonna be.
Yeah.
And I really do like it. I like that there's not really much of like downtime or like sadness in this. It's just really all about like being hype, but also if you pay attention to the lyrics, sometimes you can get some substance from this. You know, there are the songs with no substance or little substance, and then there are the songs with deeper meaning and deeper substance. But yeah, no, overall I would probably give this an 8.5, 9. Yeah, overall.
Yeah.
We'll see what it is when, you know, we finally tally it up and divide it. But
yeah, I mean, again, overall, this wasn't the album that I think we were expecting. But then again, also with what Charli has said about the album and what the fans have tried to educate us about this album, I get it, I understand, I respect it. You know, she just is tired. She's tired of being taken advantage of. She's tired of the bullshit in the music industry. You know, she wants to do everything on her terms. She wants to be surrounded by, you know, the people that she likes on her terms, you know, and we see her for, you know, the kind of people that she likes to hang out with. But I don't know, I just sit here and I think, I'm like, I don't know what it is, like, if they're, what is it? If they, like this, you know what I mean? Like, are they going to feel, does anyone feel motivated to, like, get it together and to come out with music of their own? Because I don't hear that with this album. I hear a lot of great beginnings, but not a lot of great endings, you know?
yeah.
And we just need one happy ending.
Don't touch me.
But yeah, I don't know. If I had to rate the album, I'm gonna give it a 8.5. There's some songs that were enjoyable, some that were not, so.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that is it for this album. We will see you guys in the next one. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification button for all future videos. We will see you very soon. Bye for now.
Bye!
Until I feel the vibrations.
Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. Be sure to keep watching. There's plenty more videos to go through. Plenty more.
Go check it out right now.